This exact diet, which I'm going to share with you today, is what I ate every single day for the past 15 weeks, and it's the only thing that actually had significant impact on clearing my acne. In fact, making this video, I'm literally delivering DoorDash 12 to 14 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week, and I stay 100% consistent on this diet. I have had absolutely zero slip-ups. And first of all, this diet and why it actually works is because we're not focusing on vague health terms. In the whole health maxing community, there's so much fear mongering about don't eat seed oils, don't eat this, don't eat that, inflammatories, gut, all these sort of hype words out there, and you're not actually sure what even health is anymore. And now there's different branches of health. There's health for fitness, there's health for, mental clarity and productivity, and then there's health for getting rid of your acne. And when we're talking about what health means for getting rid of your acne, we want to focus on one thing, and that's controlling your insulin spikes. Essentially, you want to treat your insulin spikes as a direct correlation to when you get breakouts, because that's actually what happens on inside of our body. Every single time your insulin spikes, your acne production also increases. So the one thing that we want to focus on when it comes to diet is just simply eliminating insulin spikes. And if you can do that, you're going to get rid of your acne. And so the first meal of the day, breakfast, how we're going to eat it to make sure it doesn't give us insulin spikes is by literally just having it with double protein and fats. That's it. No carbs. I know it might sound crazy. You might have oatmeal in the morning. You might have fruits in the morning. I'm saying don't eat any of that. In terms of blood sugar spikes, you want to eliminate any carbs in the morning because your stomach is completely fasted. And by eating carbs on an empty stomach, your body is going to process them extremely quick, and it's going to be turned into glucose extremely quick, which leads to way more insulin being produced. And so instead of eating oatmeal and fruit, which I was doing for so long, what you want to be eating instead is just eggs, some sort of meat, whether it's chicken, ground beef, and then also a fat. So like an avocado, or you can drizzle extra olive oil on it. And avocado is usually the best thing to choose here. And so every single morning, my breakfast consists of 6 scrambled eggs, about 300 to 400 grams of ground beef, and then also an avocado, and then some garnish, whether it's cilantro, parsley, onions with mustard, hummus, and some sort of salsa. Now for lunch, what you want to do is simply eat only meat with non-starchy vegetables. So your only carbs are going to be from fibrous vegetables. And the reason why you want to eat fiber, because a lot of people say, don't eat vegetables, it's got anti-nutrients and there's micro poisons in them, which, if I'm being completely honest, I just think it's fear mongering at the end of the day, because there's only so much information out there on health, and the only way people are going to get views are basically by making new conspiracy theories that get people all excited. But what you want to do is to eat lettuce, bell peppers, carrots, cucumbers with your lunch with a lot of meat. So I will literally have lettuce and then ground beef over that with some hummus. And before that meal, I'll even have some more vegetables on the side. So I'll have some cucumber to make sure that my body is just being coated with fiber, because that fiber is what actually slows down insulin production and, blood sugar, blood glucose spikes every single time you eat carbohydrates. Another good thing you can do, which is an absolute hack, is if you don't have time to make that, you can go to Whole Foods and they've got a hot bar, and you can literally make a salad with bell pepper, lettuce, onion, asparagus, and then just put chicken and olive oil on top of it. And it's the exact thing that I just said. It's just vegetables and protein. It's like a protein salad. It doesn't taste bad. It might not be as stimulating as a McDonald's cheeseburger, but if I told you all you had to do to get rid of your acne was eat a fucking protein salad every single day for the next 3 months, would you do it? Probably. And it's not that we're just completely eliminating carbs. You can still eat carbs, and the way you're going to do it is with your dinner. At the moment, I'm eating carbs every single day with my dinner, but I don't just eat them straight away, because when you do, like I said before, on an empty stomach, on a fasted stomach, it's going to spike your blood sugar. So instead, what you're going to do is you're going to start your dinner with a veggie starter. Those non-starchy vegetables like carrots, cucumbers, bell peppers. And then once you eat that, you want to move on to your meat. So you can make a steak, you can make little hamburger patties, whatever it is. And then after that, then you're going to have your carbs. Now, you don't need to do it where you finish, all of the meat and then you do all of the carbs. You can eat 1 to 2 cups of ground beef and then start on the carbs and mix the carbs with the meat and whatever. You just want to make sure that the order for the most part follows that, where you finish all your veggies, then you finish like half of your meat, and then you touch the carbs. And when you eat the carbs, what you can do is combine them with some sort of fat or protein. Hummus is a great example. Like, I eat sweet potato fries basically every single day. I just air fry them. And every single time I eat them, I dip them in hummus. And so the fat and the protein that covers your carbs actually makes it a lot slower to break down into glucose, causing a smaller, less aggressive glucose spike. And that's exactly what I've been eating for the past 15 weeks. I've been 100% consistent because if I don't have time to cook food, I'll simply just go to Whole Foods, and it tastes good. When you cut down all the bullshit in your diet and you just focus on eating whole natural foods that don't spike your blood sugar, you're not going to have this like animalistic desire to just devour junk food all the time. Things are going to taste better and you're not going to need all that junk food anymore.